listening to Emma equals MC squared, a podcast where I can help you learn or review about science in a fun and fast way too. Please leave a comment or review in the comment section below so I can help others learn about science in a good way. I'd like to keep these as ad-free as possible, so please support me by checking out my store link in bio, where I sell lots of fun posters and products, and some of them do, in fact, relate to the podcast. Now, to the episode. Hi, and welcome to the episode of Bonds. Before we get into the lovely buddy system that bonds have, let's talk about some rules. First, we have the Octet Rule. This is where valence electrons finally come back, and I'll finally fully explain it. I know you've been totally waiting. Here we go. It's the atom or shell can only hold 8 electrons. These are called valence electrons. The only exception to this, one of the stuck-up noble gases, as mentioned before, they're so ridiculous, helium, which only needs 2, because it thinks that it's all that great, and I don't need everybody else. Okay, now that we have that out of the way, we can talk about the buddy system. I'll be using friendship metaphors for these because it just makes the most sense. First, we have ionic bonds. Everyone, welcome back ionization energy from the driver's test of the periodic table episode. This is the energy required to remove an electrons from an atom as a quick review for you. So think of this as a sweet little kid and a bully. I know, lovely analogy. Not exactly friendship. At least I hope they're not friends, because that's a terrible relationship. The bully will take the amount of electrons it needs from the nice kid, leaving the kid with a positive charge because it has less negative electrons, and leaving the bully with a negative charge because it has more negative electrons. The charges change, as I said, with the amount of electrons, because if you have more protons, then it's a positive charge, which happened to the nice little kid who lost the electrons, decreasing the number of negativity and therefore letting the positivity break through. And with the bully, the one that took the negative electrons, it increased the amount of negativity, making the positive not being able to cancel it out. Now we can talk about a better, healthier relationship. I like to think of them as two besties or a sweet couple with a great relationship where one shares and the other takes, and the other shares and the other takes. It's an equal share and take relationship. It's the covalent bond. This is a bond where 2 atoms at least share an electron, or 2, so they can get to the full 8 together. Sometimes it's a little unequal, having the stronger pole of ionization energy, keeping the electron closer, but they still both share it and they still have a full shell of valence electrons. The charge for these atoms is neutral because they're both sharing equally and being nice to each other, and so they have no charge. That's really all for this episode. Bonds are pretty simple in the sense that there's only really 2. There is hydrogen bonds, but I might get into that in a later episode. So yeah, see you later. Thank you so much for listening. I really hope this helped, and thank you so much. I really appreciate you listening to this. Be sure to leave a comment below and let me know how I can improve, and to check out my store. Until next time, Emma equals MC squared, out.